Hey there, and thanks for stopping by and checking out the dinosaur theme slide deck. Let me show you what you'll receive once you download your file. You'll get a PDF version. You'll also receive the link for the Google slide deck. So when you open it up, it'll look like this. There'll be a disclaimer on the first page. Your first page of activities is your books. Anything in blue means that it's a link, and it will take you to the site, whether it be YouTube or a site on the website where you can find the activity. There are some calming activities, finger plays, music and movement songs, and a little screen share tip at the bottom there. Some fine motor and visual perceptual links, and then some other dinosaur activities that do not need screens. And then you'll get your link for your Google slide deck. Once you click on that, it will take you to the Google Slides. You will need to go to File and then make a copy of the entire presentation before using it, because when you do use it in session, when you screen share, you'll want to go over here to Present and present from the beginning. That way you have the full screen. If you want to make any edits, or let's say there are several slides here and I think this could be used in multiple sessions or across multiple sessions, if you go to the slides on the left and right click, you can skip a slide and then it won't show when you go to present. So that's how you skip slides if you don't want your students to do some of the slides that are on here. You can also, once you make a copy, you can go in and edit. If you don't want to give your student a choice of 2 activities, you can just cut one out. If you say you get to this slide, you would highlight and then you would right click and you could cut. So you don't have to have all those choices if you don't want. Let me show you what it looks like from the beginning. There's your home page, disclaimer, and then this is the first page that I present to students. There's a hello song embedded in the little guy waving here, and then your student, if you give your student mouse control, they can click on how they're feeling today. I always love to start with just a check-in and how they're feeling. Depending on how they're feeling, it'll take them to a different slide. So if they're happy, it'll take them to Let's Play, and if they're angry, it will take them to, you could do some breathing, some star breathing, or you can do some dinosaur themed yoga. That's for worried or for angry. And then if they are sad, it will take them to this slide and you can do some dancing, or you could send them on a little scavenger hunt in their home. Often I'll just use that as an opportunity to say, can you go find me one of your favorite dinosaurs, or find me a dinosaur that starts with the letter D. And you can go send them on a little hunt and hope to change their mood around a little bit. After that, they'll have a choice of 2 different dinosaur books, and I chose these 2 because they have a lot more opportunities for movement in them. Often I will either share my screen and do the story once, let them listen, and then I will model some of the movements that I want to target, and I'll do some reading of the story again, and I'll pause it, and then we'll do the movements and kind of go back and forth like that. There's a slide for finger plays. Again, you can do this alongside the video, or you can play the video and then practice doing some of those finger plays without the audio. Sometimes that's just easier and less stimuli coming at them at once. Music and movement songs. The first slide, slide 9, is for younger kiddos, and this slide, slide 10, is for older students, a little bit more complex movement. There is a calm down slide if you choose to use, if you need that in the middle of your session as a little brain break. There's some relaxing music, and then there's some dinosaur yoga. The Let's Make Something has a couple of how to draw, and then right down here in yellow, if you click on that, it will take you to some more options for drawing dinosaurs. A free choice slide if you choose to do some Play-Doh or some dinosaur pretend play if your students happen to have some figurines. And then a screen share option with a memory game, a dinosaur word search, and a hidden picture game. Often I will use this with older students, and we can practice some of our writing this way. can find a word in the word search and then practice writing it, or maybe you'll have them do the memory game and see how many they can remember and write them down. Lots of opportunities to practice your writing there. And then time to say goodbye. And again, there's a little goodbye song embedded in that little guy right there. So that is it. I hope that helps. I hope you love it. And please give me feedback. Please let me know if you're using them. I'd love to see I'd love to hear how your students are responding to them and how you're liking them, and if I can modify it all. Thanks so much. Bye.